Imagine waking up one morning and your government tells you, pack your bags, you're going to war. That's exactly what happened to millions of young Americans on September 16, 1940, when the United States imposed its first peacetime military draft in history. With war raging across Europe and Asia, America was still officially neutral. But President Franklin D. Roosevelt knew the U.S. needed to be ready. On this day, he signed the Selective Training and Service Act, requiring all men between 21 and 35 to register for military service. Within days, thousands lined up at local draft boards to fill out their cards. The law was revolutionary. It called for 16 million men to register, with about 900,000 to be trained at a time for 1 year. For the first time, the U.S. was preparing for war before officially being in one. Some Americans saw it as patriotic duty. Others feared it would drag the nation into global conflict. When the first draft lottery was held on October 29, 1940, Secretary of War Henry Stimson drew the first number from a large glass bowl. The number belonged to 21-year-old Thomas D. Clark from Pennsylvania, making him the first American drafted under peacetime law. By the time the U.S. entered World War II after Pearl Harbor in December 1941, over 900,000 men had already been trained through the draft. This preparation was vital in giving America a head start in building its military. The draft remained a cornerstone of American military policy through World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, shaping generations of young men's lives. Today, all males aged 18 to 25 still register with the Selective Service, though the draft hasn't been enforced since 1973. The 1940 draft wasn't just about filling barracks. It symbolized America's recognition that isolation was no longer an option in a world on fire. It marked the moment the U.S. began transforming into the military power that would help decide the course of the 20th century. Follow, like, and share for more interesting tidbits and stories from history.